What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of November 11th through November 17th. That's right, it's 11/11 today. I don't know what that means. I think it just means that your guides are with you and they're here to support you, and you should remember that. I think that's really all that it means. Don't forget your guides, don't forget your higher self. It's so easy to get caught in this 3D earth realm and just forget all about the higher vibrational realms. But today, shout out to all my guides and angels and entities who help me out, and thank you. All right, today we're going to be doing the weekly reading, and this reading is designed to give you the heads up on the upcoming week so that you can make it the best week possible. One thing I do want to say is that usually I'd have my mid-week readings or mid-month readings out by now, actually sometime this week, but I just got some new equipment. I got a new computer and some new editing software, so I need some time to figure that out. So I apologize for not having some mid-month readings this month, but I'll try to make it up to you with some other content somehow once I figure all this new program out. So thanks for being patient with me. But if you do want a personal reading, as always, you can book a personal reading with me through my website lightofriga.com or my Etsy shop if you want. Both links are in the description box below if you need a reading for whatever reason. But anyway, we're getting into it. We're coming off a new moon. It's the middle of November. We're headed towards Thanksgiving. Things are happening. I hope you're feeling gratitude. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Let's look at these cards. We're going to look at these cards individually and then see what they have to tell us as a whole. By the way, this is the Wildwood Tarot. And this is a new tarot deck for me. I'm still getting acquainted with it. We're still in the honeymoon phase, so bear with me as far as this reading goes. And we'll look at the first card. And we've got the Ten of Stones. There we go. Ten of Stones, home. Traditionally this card is about abundance. It's about things going well with the family, with the home life, with your daily life. And I do get the sense of that from this card, but I'm really getting the sense that this week you're going to be, a lot of us, this is a general reading, not everything's going to apply, but I think a lot of us are going to feel connected to our homes. We're going to feel like staying at home. We're going to feel like doing family things. We're going to feel like just staying close to home base. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So if you want to do home improvements, if you want to do dishes, if you want to do your laundry this week, this is the sort of almost like a preparation for the holiday season. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. It's just, lighting a fire, if that's what you do, and drinking some soup, those grounded, hearty feelings. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So this is going to be, at least at the beginning of this week, a chance for you to just feel comfortable. I think that's the main thing. It's just feeling comfortable. When you feel at home, you feel comfortable. You feel like everything is the way it's supposed to be. Maybe that's not true, but you may feel that way. That's the feeling of home for me, and that's the feeling I'm getting from this card. And that's the beginning of the week. Let's look at this second card here. See what it has to say. We have us the Knight of Arrows, Hawk. Oh. Very intellectual card. This is the card of putting thoughts into motion. This is the card of using your ego to create action. Generally, in a general way, but the feeling I'm getting from this card is that staying at home, surrounding yourself with comfortable things, I think it starts the ego mind starts thinking about things, right? When you feel comfortable, you don't have to worry too much about what's going on in the moment, and your mind starts to wander. And I think this signal is kind of the ego mind starting to wander, starting to think about other things that maybe you haven't thought before. And this is not a bad thing, and it's also not a good thing. I think it just is. And I think what the main takeaway from this is to just be very conscious of the thoughts that you're having this week. It's fine for your mind to wander. It's fine for your ego to kind of assert dominance from time to time, as long as you're doing something productive with it, right? If your ego asserts dominance and it starts to give you all these reasons to fear, to doubt, to worry, to be depressed or sad or scared or fearful or whatever, then yeah, your ego is not working for you. But if you allow your mind to wander and you start to solve problems, if you start to think about things in a different way, if you start to see things from a new perspective, then that's the positive aspect of it. And that's what we should be kind of focusing on this week, is being conscious of our thoughts, but making sure that they're working for us rather than against us. It's very easy. It's very easy to just very unconsciously start to get into a negative thought spiral. It's so simple. Everyone does it on a daily basis, right? And the problem with it is that we're unaware that it's happening, right? We just think that this program running in our mind is who we are, and we just let it do its own thing. But that's just one aspect of who we are, and if you allow it to control things and to run things, generally speaking, not always, but generally speaking, it takes us down to some dark alleys. And that's the type of place where you get stabbed. Okay, you don't want to get stabbed in a dark alley because your ego mind told you. Actually, an analogy doesn't work, because like your ego mind would keep you out of dark alleys generally. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on to the next card. And we have the Four of Stones. It's Bambi. Is that all on screen? Let me just move that there. That there. That there. It's a little off kilter. I'm sorry. I'm a stickler. You guys know that by now. Okay. Close enough. That's not really what I was intending, but close enough. Alright. So we've got the Four of Stones. And this is a card of... Well, generally it's the card of... this is not the traditional tarot. Traditionally, the Four of Coins or Pentacles is about hoarding. It's about holding on to what you got. It's about holding on too tight. But the Wildwood is got a little bit of a softer energy, more nature energy. This card is about protection in this deck, and I think protection is feeling safe. I think protection is doing what you need to do to feel comfortable. So we're seeing a theme this week, and it's about finding your comfort zone. Finding the place where you feel most at home, most at ease, most comfortable. And I think that's going to be another focus towards the end of the week, is that you're going to start to feel like, how can I make my life feel more comfortable? What can I do? What can I think? What can I say? What can I feel to feel like I'm not some outlier in this world, right? And I don't know, again, like all cards, there's positives and negatives to this, right? If you obsess about things, that's the negative. But if you, again, use it in your favor, then it can be positive. So I think the biggest takeaway from this week is it's about finding comfort this week. Finding your wheelhouse. Okay? And I don't know what more to say besides that. This seems like a really chill, relaxing week where we kind of focus on the self, maybe the immediate family, maybe whatever living situation you're in. And it doesn't seem like a hectic week. It doesn't seem like a busy week. It seems like a very relaxing week for you to figure things out on the home front. And I don't just mean in your house, but with your friends, with your family, with your closest people in your life, and just feeling comfortable with them and around them, and doing things to feel comfortable. So whatever makes you feel comfortable, I think do that this week. Like I said, if you like soup, if you like fires, if you like roasting chestnuts, I don't know what you do to feel comfortable, but I think this week is going to be a week where a lot of you, again, general reading, seek comfort and seek stability and seek the warmth of the home, I guess. That's kind of the overall gist I'm getting from this card. Of course, the middle of the week, there's some ego thoughts going on, right? And like I said, we should be very conscious of them and make sure that you're thinking positive thoughts that are going to help you. I think that's the biggest kind of cautionary thing I can say about this week, is just to be aware of what you're thinking. Boredom, this could represent boredom. Boredom sometimes leads to errant thoughts, and those errant thoughts can lead to negativity. So just be aware of that. If this does manifest in the form of boredom for you this week, be very conscious, extra conscious of your thoughts. Does that make sense? It was a weird reading. I like this deck, I gotta say. I love the pagan animal nature theme. I love Gaia and everything she has to offer. So this deck is awesome. You'll be seeing more of it in the future. But that is the reading for this week. I hope you guys got something out of it. As always, you can book a personal reading with me through my website, lightofriga.com. The link is in the description box below. And again, I apologize for no mid-month readings, but I will try to make it up to you. Please do the YouTube stuff, the liking, the sharing, subscribing, the commenting, everything you do. I really do appreciate it. So thank you for your interactions here. And help spread the word if you would. I really appreciate that. And I want to wish you guys all a great week. I want to wish you love and light as you move forward this week. Thank you for watching. Happy taroting. Peace and love.